Peace, family. My name is Vicki Dillard. So pleased to be here on African Diaspora News Channel. Please make sure you give us a big thumbs up, and share the broadcast. When you do that, it makes it more likely that other folks will know that we're here, and you help to strengthen our collective Black voice. Family, you all know that I have been doing coverage on the glorious MP from Ghana, Mr. Sam George. I'm telling you, I cannot wait. I'm speaking this in advance to meet him and some of the governmental officials in Ghana. I'm telling you, I love me some Mr. MP Sam George. Family, I want you to watch this clip. You all know that America has been pushing all kinds of propaganda here and around the world about Ghana and other African nations resisting following in America and other Western countries' footsteps as it relates to the LGBTQ laws passing there. Watch this clip.
Let me use this opportunity, Mr. Speaker, to celebrate Mr. Speaker, who has been a stalwart and a bastion for this bill. But for Mr. Speaker, this bill would most likely have been killed. Mr. Speaker has stood his ground and ensured that this bill has come this far. And I want to use this opportunity with the support of my colleague members of Parliament, since we all support this bill, to serve notice to the Western powers that we have taken judicial notice of what they have done to the Speaker of Uganda. After Uganda passed the bill, the sanctions on the Speaker of Uganda's Parliament and on the sponsors of those bills, we will serve notice as well that if they replicate same with our Speaker and members of Parliament, we will also take action against their business interests in our country. Because they serve in this country and make money from here and take back home. They cannot hold us to ransom. And like has been asked on this floor, Mr. Speaker, why is it that the American Secretary of State has not sanctioned the Secretary of Defense? Because June was declared Pride Month, and they had transgender parades. The U.S. Secretary of Defense blocked and stopped a transgender parade on a U.S. Air Force base because he said the U.S. Pentagon, which is their defense headquarters, would not support such activity. Governor DeSantis has passed legislation against open transgender parades in Florida. Why have they not taken on their own citizens? In fact, in 2022 alone, there were 433 actions in State House of Legislatures across the United States, banning and clamping down on homosexuality. The Supreme Court of the United States, SCOTUS, just last week, passed a landmark judgment enforcing the rights of American citizens to refuse to offer services to people on the basis of their faith and because they were LGBTQ. Mr. Speaker, it shows you that even America has realized the error of their judgment and are walking back their steps. Italy in June designated June also as Family Protection Month.
Dear family, did you hear the warning from Mr. Sam George on behalf of himself and his other parliamentarians and the government and the citizens of Ghana? He made it clear while America, he said he wanted the world to know that they took judicial notice, that they have been imposing sanctions against their people, and they want them to know that we will impose sanctions against your business interests here in this country. Somebody talk black to me. I got to hit the gavel on that one. For those of you that don't know, the Vicki Show is the home of the hand claps and the gavel raps. That means sometimes I clap my hands. That means sometimes I hit the gavel to amplify my powers.
To serve notice to the Western powers that we have taken judicial notice of what they have done to the Speaker of Uganda. After Uganda passed the bill, the sanctions on the Speaker of Uganda's Parliament and on the sponsors of those bills, we will serve notice as well that if they replicate same with our Speaker and members of Parliament, we will also take action against their business interests in our country. Because they serve in this country and make money from here and take back home. They cannot hold us to ransom.
Let me tell you something. I always tell my people that we have associated the gavel with just your lawmakers and just your judges. And I want you to know, you, the people, your word matters. My name is Vicki Dillard, and thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it. Dear family, if you want to always be on the cutting edge, you don't want to miss my Supernatural Mastermind course at clubvicky.com. The link is below. I can't wait to see you again.